Imagine if every urge, every craving didn't have the power to sway your actions. Studies show that nearly 85% of people face cravings so intense that they end up making choices they later regret, choices that often take them further from their life goals. But what if there were a way to master these impulses? To separate temporary urges from the actions that align with your deepest values and long-term dreams? What if, instead of being controlled by cravings, you could harness them, understand their roots, and use them as opportunities for growth? Through ancient wisdom and modern mindfulness, there exists a path forward, a journey to breaking free from habitual reactivity, to moving with intention rather than impulse, and ultimately living a life that isn't distracted but deeply focused. Together, we'll explore 7 mindful practices that allow you to understand, observe, and ultimately transcend cravings, leading you to a life marked by clarity, calm, and true freedom. Let's dive into these practices and discover how each one empowers you to be the architect of your choices, living intentionally from a place of self-mastery, not compulsion. Cravings are powerful impulses, often arising unexpectedly and interrupting our day-to-day intentions. They seem harmless on the surface, just simple urges like reaching for that extra slice of cake, scrolling a bit longer on social media, or indulging in comfort food after a stressful day. But behind these seemingly small decisions lies a larger pattern. When we let cravings take control, they subtly direct our lives, guiding us away from the deliberate actions we want to take toward the unconscious patterns that can fill our days. Over time, the accumulation of these choices leads to feelings of disconnection from our goals and frustration with ourselves. Cravings reveal more than mere wants. They're rooted in the deeper layers of our psyche, formed by emotions, environmental cues, and unmet needs that haven't been fully acknowledged. Recognizing the deeper patterns within these cravings opens up an entirely new perspective on life, one where we are able to replace habitual reaction with mindful intention. What if each craving was not an annoyance, but an invitation to understand yourself more fully? Instead of battling urges, we can view them as signals to explore areas of our life that may need alignment or change. This is where the power of mindfulness and Stoicism comes in, showing us that cravings don't have to control us. With awareness, each craving becomes an opportunity for growth and for acting from a place of clarity, focus, and authenticity. The 7 practices we'll explore here are each a step in this journey, teaching us to observe, manage, and transform cravings into moments of mindful choice. Cravings appear simple, even innocuous, but they're rooted in layers of behavior, habit, and often unconscious conditioning that we may hardly notice. Many of us experience cravings in response to certain triggers: a stressful day, an emotional conversation, a moment of boredom, or even the sight of our favorite snack. Our environments and emotions feed into these impulses, and without conscious awareness, these patterns can repeat indefinitely. Cravings aren't random. They're often signals of unmet needs, masked behind a superficial desire for something immediate. Ignoring or simply resisting them without understanding their cause only perpetuates the cycle. It's easy to dismiss cravings as mere annoyances, but they have something essential to reveal about our emotional and mental lives. They mirror our internal struggles, calling for us to pay closer attention. What if instead of succumbing to them, we asked ourselves why these urges arise and what they reflect about our unmet needs or desires? This shift in perspective transforms cravings from mere distractions to meaningful insights into where our life might be out of alignment. Viewing cravings this way empowers us to cultivate calmness, intentionality, and clarity. Instead of reacting to impulses, we can practice mindful response, choosing actions that align with our deeper values. These 7 strategies we're about to explore will show you how to move from reactivity to thoughtful, intentional choice, so that you can break the cycle of cravings and create lasting inner freedom. It may seem like a small thing, but hydration can be one of the most impactful ways to curb cravings. Often, when we think we're hungry or craving something indulgent, our body is really asking for water. Thirst signals can overlap with hunger cues, creating an illusion that leads us toward unhealthy choices when we might just need a glass of water. The next time you feel a craving, take a moment to hydrate first. Allow yourself to sit with the sensation, noticing how simply quenching your thirst brings a sense of relief and clarity that goes beyond physical need. With each sip, you're not only nourishing your body, but choosing to honor a basic, foundational need with awareness and self-care. Consistent hydration acts as a grounding ritual. The simplicity of this act allows us to engage with a moment of clarity, reinforcing a mindset that seeks simplicity and care. By turning to water first, we give ourselves a moment to reflect, to step away from reactive eating, and to cultivate a practice of choosing with intention. This small act, when practiced regularly, builds inner stability and strengthens our resilience against cravings over time. In the practice of Stoicism, each small choice to pause before action strengthens our control over impulse and fosters a mindset where cravings naturally lose their intensity. Embrace hydration as an act of self-respect, an opportunity to align with your body's genuine needs and fortify yourself against the pull of fleeting desires. Sleep is essential to well-being and serves as one of the mind's most potent defenses against cravings. Lack of sleep disrupts the balance of hormones that regulate hunger and stress, leaving us vulnerable to impulsive desires. When you're sleep-deprived, your mind is fatigued, and it becomes harder to resist immediate comforts, which is often why sugary and high-carb foods seem so appealing after a restless night. But when you commit to quality sleep, you set the foundation for balance, clarity, and calm, which naturally reduces the intensity of cravings. Prioritizing sleep is not just about rest. It's an investment in clarity and balance. With restful sleep, we become more resilient, moving from reaction to intention. This is a core principle of slow living, where we honor the rhythms of rest and renewal that keep us in harmony with ourselves and our surroundings. Respecting sleep as an essential need cultivates a mindset of calm, allowing us to act from a place of fullness rather than fatigue. With enough rest, cravings lose their appeal, and we're empowered to make choices that genuinely support our well-being. When sleep is abundant, our capacity to make mindful, intentional decisions is fortified, creating a rhythm that enhances our resilience against cravings and strengthens our ability to live with clarity and self-control. Incorporating protein into your meals provides a sustained source of energy that prevents the dips in blood sugar often responsible for sudden cravings. Unlike quick, processed snacks that provide a rush of energy followed by a crash, protein-rich foods stabilize your body, offering consistent energy that keeps you feeling balanced throughout the day. When protein is a staple of your meals, you create a strong foundation that keeps hunger at bay and supports your long-term goals. Embracing protein is more than a dietary choice. It's a commitment to intentional living. It's a reminder that our daily actions, even our food choices, shape the quality of our lives. By nourishing yourself with foods that offer genuine sustenance, you're choosing long-term fulfillment over temporary satisfaction. This practice aligns with a mindset of clarity, helping you navigate through cravings with greater ease and intention. As you make protein a priority, notice how each choice reinforces your ability to resist impulsive desires and to approach food as a source of genuine nourishment, creating a lifestyle that aligns with both health and purpose. Finding healthy alternatives to your favorite indulgences lets you enjoy satisfying foods without compromising your well-being. Instead of seeing cravings as a barrier, see them as opportunities to explore nutritious options that align with your values. For example, swap refined sugars with fruits rich in natural sweetness or replace processed snacks with whole foods that nourish and satisfy. Choosing healthier alternatives is an act of personal reinvention that aligns with the values of simplicity and intentionality. It reinforces a mindset that seeks to balance enjoyment with well-being, honoring both health and the pleasure of eating. When you explore healthy options, you create a diet that's rich in variety and aligned with your goals, transforming cravings into moments of mindful, satisfying choice. This practice helps make eating an intentional act, where each meal and snack becomes an opportunity to cultivate resilience against cravings and to live in alignment with your values. reinforcing a life of balance and purpose. Mindfulness invites you to become an observer of your cravings, noticing them without immediate reaction. When a craving arises, take a moment to ask yourself what you're truly seeking. Are you craving food, or are you seeking comfort? Is it hunger, or a moment of connection or rest? This question deepens our understanding of what truly drives our desires, creating a space between impulse and action. Mindfulness is a powerful reflection of Stoic principles, observing without judgment, maintaining a state of calm clarity even in the face of desire. When you incorporate mindfulness into your life, cravings transform from distractions into insights. This mindful pause gives you the freedom to choose your response, helping you find fulfillment in alignment with your values. By regularly practicing mindfulness, each craving becomes an opportunity for self-understanding, revealing what you truly need rather than what you think you want, building resilience and fostering self-mastery over time. Exercise has a profound impact on our ability to manage cravings by regulating energy, improving mood, and restoring mental clarity. When you feel a craving, try a short burst of activity, whether it's a walk, some stretching, or a few deep breaths, to reset your energy and release tension. Physical activity not only redirects focus, but also strengthens mental discipline, helping you build resilience against cravings. Exercise is more than just movement. It's a commitment to a balanced life, where energy and health are prioritized over fleeting desires. This practice reflects the values of intentional living, where each action contributes to a balanced, vibrant life. Regular activity aligns body and mind, empowering you to face cravings with strength and calm, transforming impulses into opportunities for growth. With physical activity as a mindful habit, you create a lifestyle that prioritizes your well-being, building a mindset that's resilient to cravings and attuned to purposeful living. Gratitude helps shift focus from lack to abundance, making cravings less about what you want and more about appreciating what you have. When you practice gratitude, you foster a sense of contentment that reduces the intensity of cravings. Instead of feeling deprived, you're reminded of the richness already present in your life, grounding you in a state of satisfaction. Gratitude is at the heart of simple living, where we find fulfillment in what we have rather than seeking it outside ourselves. By cultivating gratitude, you create a mindset that values simplicity and reduces attachment to cravings, promoting inner peace and self-mastery. This practice allows you to navigate cravings with calm and joy, embracing each moment as it is. With gratitude as your foundation, you develop resilience against cravings, creating a life that's both abundant and deeply fulfilling. As we conclude this exploration of mastering cravings, remember that each craving is not just an impulse, but a powerful opportunity for self-discovery and growth. By integrating these 7 mindful practices into your daily life, you empower yourself to move from a state of reactivity to one of intentionality, transforming fleeting desires into stepping stones toward a more fulfilling existence. This journey toward understanding and transcending cravings isn't just about resisting temptation. It's about creating a deeper connection with yourself, recognizing your true needs, and nurturing a lifestyle that reflects your values. Each choice, whether it's hydrating mindfully, embracing gratitude, or engaging in physical activity, builds resilience against the pressures of modern life, allowing you to cultivate a mindset that is calm, focused, and aligned with your true self. The path to intentional living requires consistent practice and patience, but the rewards are profound. As you continue this journey, remember to celebrate your progress, however small, and remain open to learning from every experience. Each day presents a new opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your connection with the present moment. If you found value in these insights, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences. Engage with our community, explore further resources, and join us in our next discussion as we delve even deeper into the art of living intentionally. Your journey toward clarity, freedom, and a life well lived starts today. Embrace it fully and step forward with confidence.